So I wasn't studying. So guys, today we're going to learn French. Okay, so in French we have 7 vowels, and the way, in order for you to learn a language, one thing that I've learned to learn English, I still have a strong accent, you can hear it. I have to learn the English vowels first before I start speaking, because my vowel are in French. In order for me to learn English, I have to really learn it, and so I can pronounce the right way. So any language that you want to learn, you have to start from the bottom as a child, in kindergarten, to learn the basics so you can be very good in it. So we have those 7 vowels. They are, I'm gonna pronounce them in French. In French, we don't say A, we say A, E, I, O, U, Y. This is why we say Y. U is U, O is O, I is I is E, and A is A. So we're gonna make a sentence. I'm gonna just put a word and with those vowel. So we're gonna write. So imagine you say B O, okay, why it's in capital, Bonjour. So we have B en français, O N J, not J, J-O-U-R. So the R in French is R, U-O-J-N-U-R. So how we pronounce this? We say bonjour. Bonjour qui est égal, equal to good morning. I don't know why it's so big. So we have this one, right? Bonjour. Voilà. Et let's make another word. Say, we're gonna use a J a lot. Say j'ai 2 ans. My computer doesn't understand it because I'm writing in French, and the computer is in English. Don't worry about it. So here we have J apostrophe A-I D-E-U-X-A-N-S. So in French, I'm gonna say it for you. This is J apostrophe A-I-D-E-U-X-A-N-S. To say the full word, what does that mean in English, in French? Let's read what I just type. So cela veut dire, that's mean, let's say j'ai 2 ans. I'm sure you heard this word. So don't miss j'ai with J, okay? J'ai mean this is something you have. That's what we call in French the verb avoir, right? To have. So, and deux is a number. What is deux in French is two, number 2. And un mean years, right? This person said, I'm 2 years old. That's what the person said. The person is 2 years old. Oh là là, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Alors, so this person is 2 years old. 2 years old. And in English, I don't know, you will say jai to you. I can't even try to put it. So bonjour, j'ai 2 ans. We're going back to the vowel. The vowel are A, E, I, O, U, Y. Alors, we're gonna use the vowel to see by putting the vowel together, what we're gonna have. Allons-y, on va mettre, we're gonna put, alors, O, U. How do you pronounce this in French? You pronounce this ou, ou. Si on fait E, S, T, comment tu prononces ça? How do you pronounce it? This is E, E, S, T. Et si je fais Y, O, U, ça, on prononce you, you, like English. Y is not really a famous letter in French. We barely use that letter. But A is a very famous one. Alors, other that I can. Okay, I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna write something. Où es-tu? This is a question. O-U-E-S-T T-U. Répétez après moi. Repeat O-U-E-S-T-T-U. What do you think I ask? Can you guess? I give you 2 minutes to guess and you let me know. What do you think it is in French? And normally it's supposed to have an accent grave, a little thing on the ou. Alors, let's read what we write. This où es-tu? Où es-tu? We don't say tu. You say how the Americans said déjà vu. That's wrong. We don't say déjà vu, we say déjà vu. So the U is pronounced as U. So anything when you say VU, that doesn't mean vous, that means vu. Vu. Repeat after me. Vu. So for you to write vous is V-O-U-S. That means vous. What is vous in French? Vous, we have the same rules in Spanish, and I think a lot of other Latin language has the same rules. So vous mean is showing you respect. So vous equal the same as tu. Tu, vous is the same. Okay, why we have both of them and they mean the same. So vous and tu mean you, right? I'm talking to you. Par example, if I want to say tu as mangé, avez-vous mangé? It's the same thing I'm saying, but with respect, right? With respect. So tu is a word, is something that you use when you know somebody, to speak to your mother, to speak with your school classmate, to speak with anyone that you know you're familiar with. Vous is somebody that it's a word that you use. Example, if you speak to a president to show respect, if you speak to your boss, somebody you not or you meet for the first time, you can't choose to say this word. In French, we have so much respect by speaking. In order, when you first meet someone, and sometimes, to be honest with you, since I've been living in the US for a long time, I forgot to keep the same rules. Like I can speak to someone, instead of voudrailler la personne, instead of saying vous, and I go by tu. That's disrespectful. That's with my friend, but if I meet somebody new, you must ask, can I tutoyer? Est-ce que je peux vous tutoyer? You ask the person, can I do I have the right to speak, to say tu, calling you when I'm talking to you? I can just say it's tu instead of vous. To be honest with you, I don't like using vous because it makes me feel uncomfortable. It's only used, not common, only if you're at work, you meet someone new, you don't know the person, or if you're speaking to a president, a CEO. This is a way to show respect, to show you don't know the person, and respectfully. But it's very common in France. When you speak with someone you don't know, you ask the person first, can I do you give me the right to use the tu, right? So vous mean you and tu mean you also, but vous is when you're speaking to someone you have highly respect or someone new, you show respect, and tu is for everyone. Like in English, there's no like for everyone. Okay, so we say tu and we say vous. How you, if they say, can you spell it for me? You're gonna say V. We don't say V, we say V. O U S. V O U S, qui est égal, which is equal to à vous. Et là, s'ils te demandent, if they ask you, can you please spell it? Say T-U. We don't say T, we say T. T-U. And this is not you too. So this is, you know, and I always tell people, in order for you to speak well, you need to start by basic, because by you learning from the bottom, you know how to pronounce. You, of course, you will have an accent, but your accent will not be that strong. When I'm speaking English, oh, yes, I have an accent, but you can understand what I'm saying only if I'm pronouncing some majority of words that came from Latin language. You know, French is a Latin language and it's very close to Latin. Any language that, any words that is a French word, American, they use a lot of French word. It's hard for me to pronounce in English because naturally that's my language, and it's like I'm faking it to say it in English, which is the original language, right? So that's, but when you learn from the bottom, like by learning those vowels, and we're gonna say voyelle because we're learning French. Let's use to say voyelle instead of vowels. I don't even know if I said it right. And je vais l'écrire. I'm gonna write it for you. Les. Les mean it's plural. Les. Oh merde. Sorry. Les voyelles. Les voyelles sont, voilà. What did I say? Les. How we can say that? L, E, S. L. We don't say L. L, E, S. Equal les. Les mean the, these. That's mean something. It's like you said, the vowels with not singular but plural. So voyelle. So voyelle, you can see, is a feminine word. How do I know voyelle is a feminine word? Because there are two L. French is a very difficult language, to be honest with you. English is way more easy than French, because French, they have so many rules. If even a French speaker, I can tell you that we will make mistake because it's a very complicated language. Voyelle, we're gonna spell voyelle. V O Y E L L E S. Alors, on répète. V O Y E L L E S. Ça veut dire voyelle. Et là, c'est L E S. Les voyelles. Son. Son. Son mean R. This is again plural. It's not is, it's R. So how can we spell it? Alors, S O N T. When you see the T in that in French, you know it's plural, because you have also singular plural. This is something that belongs to a person. To say son pantalon, you know, his pants. This is without T. This is just like that. That means it's something that belongs to someone. He said my pants, but you know, without without the T. So this one say A is represent means A. Les voyelles sont. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, Y. Et voilà. Et ici, on a où es-tu? Où es-tu? Where are you? That's me. Où es-tu égale. Oh là là, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Where are you? Alors, ça c'est une question, on met le point interrogation. How we call that in French? This is point, point, point. Point interrogation. You ask a question. You call it in English question mark. This one we say point interrogation. Et là, on a dit vous, pas vrai? Vous égale à you. Vous, tu, it means the same because in English you don't have the same rules. It's, I know in Spanish they have, this is my school computer to be honest with you. I'm not that good with that computer. Okay, my computer is, I used to it, but this one I don't. So, this one, it means vous, excusez-moi. It means you in English. Whatever it's vous, whatever it's tu. Don't say tu, please. I find it very cute when Americans speaking in English because, and they will change everything. And I'm sure they find the same for me when I'm speaking I mean, when Americans speaking in French and when I'm speaking in English too, I have a strong accent. I cannot take it away. So, in order for you to not say voulez-vous, I know you say déjà vu. Déjà vu? Non, on dit pas déjà vu. Oh, déjà vu, excuse me. I can't even say it the American way. Because usually I said we said it the way I said it, right? So to say déjà, on va utiliser déjà. Et normally in French you will have a little accent grave on this. I don't even know how you say accent grave. Déjà vu. Alors, you, American people usually said déjà vous. That's what you said when you said déjà vu. It doesn't make sense. That means already you. That doesn't make sense. So déjà vu mean I already seen that, right? I already seen this. Already, it's something you already seen. Alors déjà vu. Already seen. Yeah, so I guess my cousin called me. I'm gonna start this. Stop it. I guess you guys learn a little bit French with me, and again I'm gonna come with more lesson. I do believe you have to start very little, to be honest with you. When you're learning a language, you don't want to go too fast because basic you start from the bottom, and that's where you're gonna learn, you're gonna become better. So we're gonna again continue. Elle, répète après moi. That's mean repeat after me. L, E, S, which means les voyelles. V, O, Y, E, L, L, E, S. Les voyelles sont. S-O-N-T, sont. A, E, I, O, U, Y. Bonjour. B-O-N-J-O-U-R. Bonjour. J'ai 2 ans. J apostrophe A-I. De E-U-X. Pas X, X. A-N-S. Où es-tu? O-U-E-S-T-T-U. Vous. V-O-U-L-S. S. Tu. Not to. T-U. Déjà. D-E-J-A-V-U. Déjà vu. Répétez après moi. Déjà vu. Passez une bonne journée. Have a good day. Que Dieu vous garde. May God bless you. May God watch over you. À bientôt. See you later. Or see